My engine has been misbehaving while warming up, and for a while now I've been suspecting the coolant temperature sensor. So today I'll be testing it to see if it is in fact the cause of my issue. Here's the temperature sensor which I would like to test out. To properly test this sensor, you want to test it while the engine is cold and while the engine is warm. Now I'm going to take an extra step. I'm going to measure it when it's cold, while it's warming up, which is when I'm having my issue, as well as when it's finally warm. Now to get the cold reading, I've left the car overnight, so I'll be putting this inside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully remove these connectors because I don't want to break them. Oh, there you go. Now the connector itself looks clean, which is a good sign. Oh, there you go. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to measure resistance. Keep it at 20K for now. 2.2, 2.22. Okay. What about this one? 2.16. Let's say the coolant is at 23.8. So the numbers we got are roughly 2.16 kilo ohms and 2.22 kilo ohms. Now when we compare that to our data sheet, it looks pretty fine. The numbers are good. However, that's not enough. We're gonna have to test it while it's also warm. I'll take an extra step and I'll stop in the middle, which is when the engine starts tweaking and choking. I'll turn off the engine and I'll quickly run to just take the temperature and coolant measurements, and then once again I will do it again with the engine hot. I'm just gonna connect these back and I'm gonna start up the car and let it warm up until it starts shaking and doing its thing. So now I'm just gonna allow the car to warm up until it starts misfiring. Oh, there you go. So it's starting to choke right now. Oh. Yeah, so you can see that this is what happens when it starts to choke here. So the car is currently still in the range where it should be choking, just over 60 degrees Celsius. So let's see what readings we are getting for the resistance. That's 1, that's 2. So we should be expecting around 0.6 ohms or so. Well, that's correct, 0.54, 0.524. We still need to let it run until it is at a proper operating temperature, which is around 80, until it reaches closed loop mode. And once it hits that, we can test it one last time to see what our resistance readings are looking like. So let's plug it back in and start the car back up again. So you can see that it's starting to choke now. No way. Could it be? The car is up to 10, so we can test it one last time. Now with the car at operating temperature around 80 degrees Celsius, it should be in closed loop mode. I was able to get a resistance reading of 300 ohms, which matches the specification, which means that the sensor itself should be in good working order. So now I know that I don't need a replacement and I don't have to waste $80 to find out. I can confirm that the sensor has not been causing my issue, which means that I'll have to continue digging in the forums. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, smash like. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.